In this video, I would like to talk about Uranus Retrograde and to tell you about 3 altcoins that might perform well in September. Greetings, my friends. I'm Andrea and I have an update for you about Uranus Retrograde. And this time I would like to talk about what happens in the sky at first, what is the duration of this retrograde motion and how can it help us to estimate financial markets and price targets for financial assets better. And this is the topic for today, and I would like to start with the fact that from September 1st, we do have Uranus going retrograde from 3 degrees of Taurus approximately, so it's the end of the second pada of Kritika Nakshatra towards the sidereal Aries, which will be 29 degrees and 8 minutes sidereal Aries with KP Ayanamsha until January 30th, 2025. So roughly there September, October, November, December and January. So 5 months. It is a long-term transit, but it is a transit of déjà vu. And why do I say that? Retrograde planets have this, uncanny power to make the clock going backwards for financial markets, because all these influences that happened in the last 6 months, I would say, roughly, will repeat themselves in these 5 months to come, which means that peaks, positive influences that Uranus had for some financial assets will repeat themselves. This will give confidence in estimating price targets and this will happen actually in a more reliable way each and every month, despite of the fact that the other planets, of course, they move all the time, only in 24,000 years they will stay at the same place like today. So it is unique in a sense, but it's also something already seen in another sense. And this can help us better estimate where we can forecast prices and markets. The quality of the Kritika Nakshatra is quite harsh. I would say it's a critical, like the name says, Kritika. It's about criticizing. So of course the mood would be to be very sharp in terms of observing details, also good for solving problems and seeing, for example, security breaches and other breaches that can happen in new products, but it's about new products and projects as well, because Kritika has this symbol of the goat, which would really clean the whole plane before planting new seeds and really building something new from scratch. So it's this idea to build from scratch. This means that we will have the opportunity to assess new projects and also projects that are quite fresh, that were released really at the beginning of the Uranus transit, especially at 0 degrees of Taurus in the second pada of the Kritika Nakshatra, which is also linked to Capricorn and transit of Pluto in Capricorn for the last time in our lives. This is the tropical energy, but it's important to take it into account also from a sidereal perspective, where we have Capricorn Navamsha quite highlighted for this Kritika Nakshatra. So this means that while we have this in the second pada, which is this Capricorn Navamsha in the Kritika Nakshatra, we have Uranus retrograde there, we are likely to see material developments because Capricorn is an earth sign, it's about earth, and we have also the earthly sign of Taurus. So it's quite an Earth dominance. This means that we will have tangible results until the end of 2024, and following in 2025, it will go a bit only at the end of the first pada of Kritika, which is Sagittarius Navamsha. Sagittarius is more optimistic, but it's also dreamy, so to speak. So it's not so down to earth like the influence in Capricorn. And some altcoins will benefit from this transit, some will not. So stay tuned to see 3 top candidates for September for the growth enabled by Uranus. Before we continue, a word from our partners at UpTrade.
Hello, Astro crypto community. It's lovely to speak with you all, and hopefully I get to meet some of your faces soon. My name is George Kaltekis, and I work for a brokerage company called UpTrade. Think of us as like a traditional stockbroker, but in the crypto world. It's a really exciting opportunity to be able to connect with you all and to see how Andrea and I can create some value in this space. For a bit of background, I've been sort of investing and trading in digital currencies for the past 6 or 7 years, in 2017, and I've learned from a lot of the market cycles, and really from a technical analysis point of view, a fundamental, and also looking at the derivatives data in the futures market. So a little bit about UpTrade. We're a full service white glove brokerage. So that means that we can execute buying, selling, and swapping of over 8,000 digital currencies. We can also on-ramp currencies into the market like the US dollar, the Australian dollar, the euro, and we can get this safely and securely into people's bank accounts. We can also provide the gold standard of custody through Fireblocks, one of the well-known custody solutions in the space. And we also produce in-house research that's best in class and really relevant to current trends and themes. So I really help people to understand the narratives that are driving the value in the crypto space. And together with Andrea, I'm really excited to partner and see how we can add additional value to you. And so Andrea will give you a bit of a spiel about where we might be astrologically in the financial world, especially in the crypto space. And yeah, looking forward to potentially meeting you all and getting to know some of your names soon. Bye for now.
Looking very much forward to the collaboration with UpTrade. Thank you so much for the opportunity, George. And please access the link in the description, the one for UpTrade, just at the top, in order to secure a 30% discount on the brokerage fees. Now, the winners are, so the altcoins that are mysterious, yes, and they would benefit from this motion of Uranus retrograde are DOT, NEA, and ORDI. I tell you this, but there are many more which benefit from this Uranus influence, and the list of these exact dates for Uranus are included in the Jupiter-Uranus product. For details, please check the link at the end of this video, which would give an outline of what is included in the product, and it will be much more as well, because there we consider also the other growth triggers, Rahu and Jupiter, and we will have soon also Jupiter going retrograde, which means that we will have now outer planets together with Jupiter and Saturn crossing the same portion in the sky where they have been in the last, I don't know, 3 to 6 months, roughly, even longer for some of them. So it depends on the planet, but you will be able to check also the past dates and to make a best possible judgment on TA patterns for target estimation. I thank you so much for your attention, for liking and subscribing. It helps the channel. And until next time, be joyful. See you.